Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Billion Dollar Blind Spots with Coach Sean, your friend, your neighbor. Hey, just want to follow and see what you think, man, of the difference between motivation and inspiration and passion. So, you know what? Behind me, man, we're at the Atlantis Hotel. It is an awesome place to hang out. You can look around, giant slides, test of men on different rides and slides and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, people talk about, I want to get motivated, I want to get inspired, I want to be in action. How do I get motivated? How do I get motivated? Challenge is, man, motivation is like gas in the car. Once you get motivated and you reach your goal or you reach whatever you're trying to accomplish, the motivation just dies. And motivation is something you have to create. It's something you have to get up every day and put gas in the car, and you have to remind yourself and read your goals and read your affirmations to, remind yourself why you're actually doing that whatever it is you're doing to get you from point A to point B. The reality is, if you're inspired to action versus motivated to action, you don't have to get up every day and figure out what you're doing. You only got to read your goal once and know what that goal is, internalize that goal, passionately know, hey, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what I'm going to achieve. For years I did the motivation game, and I did what my coaches said, and I said, hey, you know what? Write down your goal, put it on a 3x5 card, carry it with you all the time, and every time you want to remind yourself, stick your hand in your pocket and just touch that card, and it'll remind you that that's your goal. When years ago, a few years back when COVID hit, I started doing the 75 hard, and I did the 75 hard not because I had to, but because I wanted to, because I was inspired to. And I was not a very good runner and never have been. I just decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to be a runner. I'm going to go and learn how to run. So I started doing the Peloton. I started running, and I started this little program, and I didn't realize it, but after a while, I was actually inspired to get up and go run, even though it was 4 degrees out. And I had to go run 10 or 12 miles. And when you run a 10 or 12 minute mile, that 10 or 12 miles is a long way. It takes a while. When you're going to run 18 miles, it takes you 2.5 hours in the cold, and your feet are freezing, your hands are freezing. But, that's inspired action, not motivated action. Motivated is, I have to get up and make my contacts every day, and I have to call these people, and I have to do this, or I have to do that. That's when, it's like, hey, do you really want to do it? And the answer is no. You really don't want to have to do it. You want to do it. So how do you go from wanting to have to? One of my mentors said, hey, if you do what you love, you're never going to work. If you do what you love, you'll do it forever, and you don't have to worry about retiring. It's not all about money, man. It's about being happy with yourself. And, lately I haven't been happy with myself. I'm being honest with you. I had to find a new path. What do I love to do? I love to coach people, man. I love to get into action. I love to help people to find the $billion blind spot within them. And by the way, if you haven't grabbed it, grab a hold of the $1 billion blueprint, which is in this. The copy's in this link. It's right at the top. Just grab a copy of it, man. It'll change your life. It's free, by the way. Yeah, free. Free. So grab a copy of it. $1 billion blind spots. One of the things that you learn in a $1 billion blind spot, and one of the things you're going to learn with their blueprint, is how to change from being motivated to being inspired to action. What are the things? And here's a good way to do it. Is instead of looking at the past and saying what you don't have, look forward and look at things you do want and things that you want to be, the things you want to experience, like experiencing the Atlantis, right? I want to go to the Atlantis, I want to experience it. And when you're sitting in this 4 degrees out and you're running or you're jogging, you're not jogging for that moment, you're jogging for what you're going to look like after the fact, or what you're going to feel like after the fact, which is different, So if you want to find out what that's like, and you want to find out what it is to change your life and change your, experience, take care of it, man. Grab a hold of the link. The copy's it's down below here. See you on the other side, Sean Charles.